Right now, every DC fan want to know what's next for the Justice League heroes, and the complex web of storytelling as James Gunn and Peter Safran set the stage for the future of these iconic characters in the DC cinematic universe. While Whedon's Justice League received a lukewarm reception, there were widespread calls for Snyder's return to bring his original Justice League vision to life. The release of Zack Snyder's Justice League in 2021 fueled renewed interest in Snyder completing his envisioned Justice League trilogy. However, with recent DC-related projects facing criticism and underwhelming box office results, Snyder's departure is often considered the turning point in the DCEU's decline. The debut trailer for Zack Snyder's upcoming Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire, further cements Snyder's separation from Warner Bros. And DC Studios. This suggests that Snyder's initial plans for a Justice League trilogy might never materialize for public consumption. While Zack Snyder's involvement in developing Justice League sequels for the DC Extended Universe may have once contributed to revitalizing the struggling franchise, the current dynamics at DC Studios suggest his return wouldn't align with their direction. The appointment of James Gunn and Peter Safran as co-CEOs of DC Studios in November 2022 ushered in numerous changes, including a reboot of the DCEU into the new DC Universe. Gunn disclosed DC Studios' plans on January 31, 2023, unveiling upcoming projects featuring new actors in key roles like Superman and Batman. Given these developments, it appears unlikely that Snyder will come back to continue his prior continuity. While there could be an argument for releasing Snyder's Justice League trilogy as DC Elseworlds projects, similar to Matt Reeves' The Batman and Todd Phillips' Joker franchises, it presents a challenge. Snyder's vision would extend the DCEU, which was expected to undergo a reset in 2023's The Flash, though this has sparked some confusion. Introducing Snyder's continuation would directly compete with the new DC Universe. With David Corenswet taking on Clark Kent in Superman Legacy and a new actor stepping into the role of Batman in The Brave and the Bold, the DC Universe might be gearing up for a fresh Justice League project, making Snyder's return potentially more perplexing. Continuing from Zack Snyder's vision for Justice League, the planned 5-part trilogy involved intricate storytelling alongside DC Comics artist Jim Lee. Justice League 3 was set to mark the culmination of this narrative, with Bruce Wayne's demise and the emergence of a new Batman taking center stage. Zack Snyder's Justice League introduced several plot points meant for exploration in subsequent films, such as the revelation of Martian Manhunter, Lex Luthor's encounter with Deathstroke, and the unfolding of Bruce Wayne's nightmare scenario. In Justice League 2, the narrative would intensify as Darkseid, the superior to Steppenwolf, arrived on Earth for a showdown with Superman. The Man of Steel, seeking Batman's help, would entrust him with keeping Lois Lane safe during this epic battle. Darkseid, tipped off by Luthor, would seize the opportunity to kill Lois, potentially introducing a romantic dynamic between her and Batman while Superman was presumed dead. This tragic event would shatter Superman's resolve, paving the way for Darkseid to manipulate him using the anti-life equation. The consequences would be devastating, leading to the deaths of Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and numerous others in the dark tale envisioned by Snyder. In Zack Snyder's envisioned Justice League 3, the nightmare scenario depicted a team confronting a corrupted Superman, serving as a reset for the DCEU. Barry Allen's time travel warning to Batman during Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice would have set off a chain of events, altering Bruce Wayne's fate to save Lois and ultimately reshaping the franchise. The heroes would unite against Darkseid, and a new Batman would emerge, the adult son of Lois and Clark Kent. Although Snyder's Justice League sequels may not materialize, there's potential for these ideas to find a new home. Snyder expressed interest in adapting his plans into a book or integrating them into DC Comics. This could offer audiences a comprehensive understanding of his intended storyline, addressing the unanswered questions from Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yet, with the evolution of the new DC Universe under James Gunn and Peter Safran, the likelihood of Snyder returning to helm his Justice League tales seems slim. Alternatively, Snyder could weave elements of his Justice League narrative into the Rebel Moon franchise, despite their distinct genres. Rebel Moon, initially conceived as a mature Star Wars pitch, now provides Snyder greater creative freedom. Concepts like the anti-life equation, unexpected romances, the nightmare future, and time travel antics could find a place in Rebel Moon, leveraging the film's sci-fi foundation for inventive storytelling. In this way, Zack Snyder's original Justice League plans may find new life within the Rebel Moon universe. The Justice League, once united in the DC Extended Universe, saw its members Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman come together in 2017 under the direction of Zack Snyder, while Aquaman, The Flash, and Cyborg joined forces to combat Steppenwolf, intended as a pivotal moment for their futures within the shared universe. Unforeseen challenges, controversies, and external factors have since altered the trajectory of each member's journey. Warner Bros. And DC Films have navigated mixed outcomes in outlining the future for individual Justice League characters. While some experienced success with solo films, others faced near obscurity. The recent multiverse narrative in The Flash hinted at a soft reboot for the DCEU timeline, challenging expectations, especially with Henry Cavill's Superman returning in Black Adam. However, Cavill's confirmed departure from the DCEU added a layer of complexity. As the plan for the DCEU's Chapter 1, titled Gods and Monsters, takes form, let's delve into the current understanding of each Justice League member's future in the DCEU. In December 2022, the DCEU Justice League officially bid farewell to Henry Cavill's Superman. This revelation created confusion, especially since Cavill's unexpected return in Black Adam had just been showcased. The actor shared his sentiments on Instagram, expressing both sadness at parting with the role and understanding for the new direction outlined by DCEU heads James Gunn and Peter Safran. James Gunn is set to recast and reboot Superman, envisioning a younger Clark Kent. The departure of Henry Cavill marks a significant shift, not only for the DCEU Justice League, but for the entire DCEU. While the identity of the next Superman remains undisclosed, it's confirmed that the new Clark Kent will make his debut in Superman Legacy, scheduled for July 2025. Ben Affleck's unexpected return to the DCEU as Batman has added a surprising twist to his superhero journey. Initially, it seemed his time as Batman concluded after Justice League, and he even stepped away from a solo Batman project. However, recent developments confirm his reprisal of the iconic role in The Flash and Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, both slated for 2023 releases. This sudden resurgence in Ben Affleck's Batman appearances defies earlier expectations, challenging the notion that he was returning solely for Batman's demise in The Flash. The reshoots for Aquaman 2, necessitated by DCEU delays, hint at Affleck's continued involvement beyond The Flash's multiverse narrative, with James Gunn, the new head of the DCEU, expressing interest in having Affleck in the director's chair. The actor could potentially play a more influential role in shaping the DCEU's future. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.